Jin would be able to find him.
He's gone full recluse, full isolationist. Whatever wing they give us, he secludes himself in there, and he observes, works on, fiddles with the broken pistol that he had looted off of Andre. Seeing what can be scavenged, what can be fixed, what's no good.
You don't have tinkerer tools, right?
Not yet, I don't.
Not yet. Roll me an intelligence check. You don't get the proficiency, but you'll maybe get there eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you're able to roll is technically from him.
Wait, hold on a second.
Oh yeah, here.
Okay, I should find it real quick.
Oh, nice. It's like talking to Commander Donner.
Nope. That's wrong chip.
Oh damn!
Wrong chip.
My god! Oh my!
That's what you get for eating bad shit.
Anyone have any inspiration I can borrow?
You ate.
Sorry, I gave mine away to the dog.
Stinky chip.
All for inspiration went to animals today.
Nasty.
Can I go into debt?
Yeah, but you have to do the recap next week.
I'm gonna do a recap next week. You know I'm gonna. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't just fucking not.
You fucking idiot! You dumb bastard!
I thought that's what you were.
Oh my
I thought that was part of the bit. I thought that was part of the bit you were going for.
That's pretty funny, right? That's worth an advantage.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fucking hilarious, actually.
Oh my god, he's a funny little man.
No one else has
squad
a
laughing. No.
What happened to yours, Garth?
I used it.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember exactly on what, but I think I used it with the cat conversation.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Yeah.
Did you?
I used it at some point.
I don't.
I remember distinctly clicking off on the inspiration to roll again. I mean, if you're fine with me having an inspiration given it to him, I'll fucking take it.
Sure.
Well, you take it.
I'll give it back. I genuinely don't know when you would have had to, because you weren't in any dire straits in the combat. You didn't lie to Lois, so you didn't roll then. And
Did
just
you
now,
also offer it up to the dog? And
oh, maybe.
only one was needed, so you know.
Well, technically, you could have used both of them. Well, not us, but Cop.
Yeah.
But it would have been from the cat, because I can see all the rolls here.
Yeah.
So I don't think.
Shrug.
I think the dog might have been the usage case, or false usage case for it. So yeah, just take it back.
Thanks, Garth.
No problem,
Use actually.
sport.
Wait.
You just pocket it.
Ciao. Hey.
There you go. Holy shit,
Thank you
better.
very much, Garth.
Thank you, Crash.
The
for
gun
clearing it up.
itself, the gun itself is pretty wrecked. It's pretty wrecked. Certain mechanisms, particularly in the grip of it, are still viable because that was obviously protected by his hands. So a lot of the actual trigger mechanisms are still good to use if you're corrected with a revolver. So those are good, but the thing is, it's still a single-shot pistol.
Right.
The main thing about it is the bullet. That's the most important thing you probably salvage from this. You do not know what has been put into this bullet, but you can tell there's some, how to say, like, it's not like a vial bullet, like a bullet in the shape of a vial, as opposed to a disgusting bullet. But it has compartments in it, almost like a hollow space in it. More than a hollow point, there's something in there.
The round itself?
The round itself.
Ooh.
You don't know what's in it. It swishes when you shake it, though. So it's some sort of liquid.
What the hell? And that's what Jin walks in on.
And that's what Jin walks in.
What are you cursing about?
Just a weird bullet is all. You know, for a big guy, and here you come in.
I feel fires is rubbing up on me. For better and worse.
Oh wait, I forgot I'm sick. You know, for a big guy. Yeah, well, don't go disappearing on us like he does.
He gives a light chuckle and says, I might be lucky, but I don't think I could consistently sneak off like him. He gestures to a chair like, may I sit?
It's a free city, ain't it?
I mean, he sits down. Some would say yes, some would say no. In these, trying times. You mentioned when we were out in the fields to, how did you put it, not to let you weasel out of a conversation. And he looks over to just somewhere off in the distance where he thinks Caradoc might be. Caradoc, I think, is a bit busy for such a conversation right now.
Did I say that?
He just
Almost
stares at you
rich.
unblinkingly.
Weasel mode activate.
Activated.
You're from the Ryusen realms, right?
Correct.
I don't know much about the Ryusen realms. Y'all have a whole thing with dragons, right? What's that like?
Not many get to see the wonders of the dragons, but everyone feels their presence. They pass down their wisdom and their commands to below us, and then we act upon that, and then it continues down the chain. They're resplendent and bountiful in their gifts, let's say, and their protection. Why do you ask?
Just curious about you is all. Whereabouts are you from in the Ryusen realms?
Garth doesn't know exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot. If you
Nah,
want
good.
to just bleh, you can.
Where,
Let me fill in the blanks later.
yeah, wherever you want to be from, I don't mind it. Like you could be in the most contested zones are in the heart, obviously, but the heart of the recent realms. But you could be from anywhere. There is, I guess, a line at some point where you start getting into dangerous giant territory, but
Right.
If you
but
want
it's nothing you need to. It's nothing you need to answer now.
Yeah, if you don't want to come up with like an actual name, you can just say, "Oh, I'm from the my town was at the foot of the blank river or the bottom of the blank mountain."
I do have a location roughly in my head just from looking at that for a second. I don't have a name, but it would definitely be like the northern mountain regions. And he would convey that to you. It's just like, the northernmost regions, the foothills of the mountains. That's at least where the village I was from was stationed.
And if you traveled much outside of the realms,
No, this is... Kind of shifts in a chair. This is the only time I've ever truly been out of it. Never had much purpose or need to leave home.
till now.
Until recent, yes.
He stares at you for a long moment. You see him squint, and I think at this point he's probably not wearing his mask. He's probably has it pulled down just past his chin. You see a face, regular ass face, angular features. He's got a scar on his jaw, kind of vertical, just to the left of his mouth.
Mhm.
Just a guy
Just a dude.
staring at you suspiciously, looking for something. You don't know what. Then he sighs. Damn it, I believe you.
Good. I was not lying. Nothing to disbelief.
Yeah, but it'd be easier if you were. It'd be easier if I could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Said I'm just in this limbo of believing you, but not enough to put my mind at ease. You ain't well traveled. You just left home, right?
Correct.
You don't know. So you don't know much about the free realms or beyond.
I've never even been east of the city.
Ain't even been east of the city. Nor south of it. I see.
Correct. Well, to be honest, there's parts of me that wants to go to the Dream Rampant, so... If we survive this... Go on.
No, he just shudders.
You guys haven't heard many good things about the Dream Rampant, not from any free roamer at least.
I think I've heard even less than Jin has. Look, I promised you in Caradog that you would do a little honesty for me. And I want to give that to you, but in return, I need a little bit of secrecy from you. Can you give that to me?
I swear upon my name. Whatever you share will not be spoken by me.
What do you know about Makar? Where Badger's from, the goblin.
Does not have a... I know... next to nothing besides, the famous stories. Goblins, raids, savagery.
Infamous, more like.
Fair point. Better use of word. But nothing in specific, no. It was never part of my studies.
Which means you don't know nothing about the Empire.
Kind of like tilts his head a little bit, because, frankly, because of the distance, I don't know if he would know exactly which empire he's referring to.
Yeah.
I think that's very fair, yeah. Like, this is...
Fucking the Enclave could
this-
technically be an empire, this could be an empire, that could maybe be an empire.
Like, aside from the Ungati, you're about as far as nations can go.
Yeah.
I guess the Marukan, but that's them with everyone.
Yeah. So his response is tilt the head and pardon my ignorance. Which empire? I assume not Eulonia because I came through there.
Either you're telling the truth or you're the best executor I've ever seen.
I would take that as a compliment.
I'm not a free roamer. I think that's what got Miss Mina all up in a tizzy back in the tunnel when she tried to strike me. In the Sviach Empire,
Okay, the accent did change.
our Newman is the Emperor himself, the Empyrean Emperor. He protects all of his subjects, his loyal Sviarians, like myself. Only I do not need to point out to you, Jin, that I am far from home. I'll not pry into your business, and I would ask that you don't pry into mine. But there are some in our group that I would consider an enemy to the Empire. Or, I suppose myself, by extension. The Aucklander, Mina. The Goblin, Badger. I am thankful that the Hobgoblin, that devastator fist, I am fortunate that he left when he did. For if any of them would have sussed out my true allegiances, my origins, it would have been him. Warmongering as they are, Hobgoblins are too clever for their own good. In case you've not extrapolated, my people are at war with theirs.
Seems apparent.
war with the Driggs, the Garou of the peninsula to the south as well. Duck's people.
And yet you find peace with her.
Circumstance is one hell of a thing. I'm not going to call us friends. In fact, she is my owner, and I am a slave. She bought me, or I suppose bartered for me in Makar after I was captured. A prisoner of war. A prize. You see him shivering. You don't know if it's from the sickness or from fear. Spilling his deepest, darkest secrets to you, as he is.
Either seem very likely.
Mm-hmm. But regardless, my name is not Hawk. There is no Haskell, at least to my knowledge. And if there is, I've never been there, and I doubt I ever will be there. I made up my Newman, the Thresher, on the spot. And I don't even know if the accent I pulled actually exists. I stole Ducks and tweaked it a little bit. My name is Emmerich Falk. He scratched his cheek. Falk is, well, in common, I suppose it would mean falcon. So it's, Hawk is a bit of a play on words.
He gives a nod of just like, makes sense. And then Denver is Duck.
I'll not confirm or deny. Her secrets are her own, and I will not spill them.
It is fair, considering the arrangement we are in. So why do you feel the pressure to spill all this now? Why not take it to your grave?
Because as far as the Empire is concerned, I'm already in my grave. I believe that they believe I am dead. When in reality, I'm, at least by law, a deserter. And I fear that if one of the Emperor's shadows found my identity, found that I was alive and away without leave, I fear my family would feel the repercussions of my actions. My cowardice.
You will bring dishonor upon them.
It's not dishonor I fear. From what I can tell, there are some similarities between your Ryusen realms and my Sviarch Empire. But on the topic of dishonor, we differ greatly. But loyalty, that has a lot of value in the Empire. And for better or worse, I've been disloyal. I would ask that you keep my identity a secret, because I have no reason to suspect that you are a spy for the Empire. And if you are, I've already sealed my fate.
He chuckles as well. I am not as effective of a liar as you, Hawk.
I'm actually a very bad...
It's effective enough that I debate how much of what you're saying is true.
You need only ask Eva. She sussed me out almost immediately.
Really?
Yeah, she knows.
Actually quite impressive. Regardless.
She seems to be very well traveled. She was able to recognize my language. I more than once slipped up and said some words I shouldn't have. But she recognized them all the same. I thought it odd, but then it was revealed that she's actually a free roamer, and I suppose that makes sense. She's probably seen people from all walks of life in her life. I, on the other hand, feel very lost. All I know is Makar, the Driggs, the Aucklands.
And now part of the Venturi.
A little bit.
What do you seek in life, Hawk? And if you cannot answer that, just think on it. I'm sure something will be directed to you.
I'm just wondering which of us you're asking. Folk or Hawk of Haskell?
You're far too good at doing that. I would be very afraid of anyone that is better.
I practiced every step of the way from Makar.
No.
What I want most of all right now, in the immediate future, is an audience with Herr Herman. He's one of my countrymen, and like me, very far from home. I need to speak to him.
That explains a lot. Just kind of nods. It's like a lot of pieces are now falling into a puzzle in his head. That explains a lot. Well, we're certainly making progress.
How so?
It seems that's helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You met with Herman. Yes. Closer than when we started.
True.
So I can depend on you to keep this a secret, yeah?
Secrets are not they are not commonplace. At least in my family. But whether you are lying or not, have only been helpful. At the very least, in keeping me alive. I have no reason to betray you. And I trust you will not give me one. As it says that, he does want an insight to see if there is any... if he would.
Roll your insight, and then Hawk, GM, roll me persuasion or deception. In accordance to... Is that truth?
Is that truth?
You're trying to insight what again? So I'm clear.
Would you leave him behind
to
die?
Basically.
Just by having saved him multiple times.
Yeah. It is everything you've done just set up for inevitably you ditch them for your own good kind of idea.
Gaslight.
Kind of. Like, is even this potentially just like, oh, I'm lying my ass off, but telling you the truth at the same time for my own benefit? Ooh.
Jin at a 10 insight.
At double digits with an asterisk.
If he is lying to you, doing this display of vulnerability, it is a hell of a gamble. Doubly so considering how Mina reacted. So, no confirmation that he isn't, but it just seems very unlikely.
Also, second thing. What do I roll to see if that scar is real?
Medicine?
Medicine, sure. That's purely just like, I've seen so many things where people like, I purposely had a fake tattoo here to draw the attention there and away from other important details, kind of shit. That's better.
I don't know. Hawk out of 13, is it real?
There's really a clip on the chin.
Yeah, no, it's fake. It's a prosthetic that he wears to draw the eye away from his big nose.
Knew it! Wait, your nose is huge?
No, it's real. It's real. Not very deep. Not terribly old, but well healed.
Okay.
In this world, does healing magic get rid of, like, leave scars?
Depends.
Depends.
It depends on how good the healer is, which is why very capable healers are in high demand amongst nobility.
Ah, I see.
Mm.
But regardless, I think you can tell that it wasn't healed by magic, but naturally.
Gee willikers, I wonder what that could be.
Batman.
Actually, wait, no, naturally. No, the potion wouldn't be natural. Anyways, I'm overthinking it.
Oh, and Mina knows. I mean, she suspects. He does air quotes, but she knows.
She has the confidence to believe and conviction to follow through with the thought, even if it's possible, not a problem. Fact.
I don't think she'll do anything, at least not with everyone around. But can I just count on your support if she starts throwing accusations around?
Jin, you are probably one of the people Mina trusts the most, so your vote, aside from Faya's and Eva, maybe, it's up there.
Oh my god, and then for Eva, there's fucking Caradoc. God damn it, you set up such a good spot of just like, this could entirely just be chess moves, or he could be very genuine.
Huh? What? No.
You're a fucking psychopath.
What?
You're a goddamn psychopath.
Storyteller. That's psychopath. Storyteller. That's what I told the officers.
Anyways, yeah, I think he also has that thought process of just like, even if it is a hell of a gamble, this is a very, very complex potential chess game, or he's just being straight up honest. I don't know. He's been a liar this entire time. Fuck.
Bats his eyes at you.
Those are puppy dog eyes.
You are greeted with silence as Jen contemplates.
I will, at the very least, attempt to be a middle ground for you to meet on.
That's all I ask. People are very quick to violence.
You do not have to tell me twice. My home is war and never-ending war.
Then you'd know how to talk to her.
Maybe.
All I ask is that you help if she tries to antagonize me.
Where's the back of his neck? I can try. I can try.
Thank you. I would not be so presumptuous to call you my friend, but at least now we are closer than we were when we met.
You don't seem the type to call many people friend. You seem too afraid of it.
You would be too. That's all I had to say. Don't really have any other confessions to make. I've not fallen for you or anything.
He puts his hand at his chest like aghast, like, I'm hurt.
You'll get over it.
Jin, can you make me a perception check using your con and plus your wisdom?